Now, folks, the uniqueness of this moment, the uniqueness of where Primerica is, there's really nobody better to explain that to you than the gentleman that's been with the company for over 30 years. That he's seen it at its highs and its lows, and now he's seeing it at an explosive growth rate, the likes of which none of us have ever seen it before. So to wrap it up, I'm going to turn it back over to Shane.
Thank you, Eugene. Look, man, one of the things you need to understand in living in our country, it's amazing. There's a big fight. You know, I guess there's an election or something going on, and two sides of our country don't like each other very well. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I overhear that. And one of the things I hear is people are upset that a business owner didn't pay all that much in taxes. Look, I do not make the rules, but I know how to take advantage of the rules. Our country was set up for business ownership to be incented through taxes. And we, by filling out an independent business agreement with us, you legally qualify for up to 422 tax deductions or maybe even more that are legit that you can take advantage of. You need to be doing that. If nothing else, you should take advantage of that. You should make sure all your friends and family take advantage of that. I really believe the reason somebody hesitates about coming to work, you've said it, I've heard it, or I've said it, and you've heard it from others multiple times tonight, is they're afraid they can't do it. This is not about what you can do, it's who do you know what they can do. This book right here has our $100,000 earners in it, okay? All these people in here all make over $100,000 a year. I'm gonna grab the middle here. These people make between $250,000 and $499,000 a year. I'm not going to read their names. I'm going to read their occupations. Each one of these people are worth well over $100,000 a year to the person that introduced them to the company, to the person that invited them to watch a Zoom. Okay. We had to do far more work than what you got to do today. Today, you just invite somebody to a Zoom. That's why our 43-year-old company is up triple digits. It's incredible what's happening in our company. Okay, so here we go. Pilot, okay, financial advisor, commercial lumber representative. What's a commercial lumber representative? Business owner, student, U.S. Navy, school teacher, social worker, jewelry designer, plumber, power plant operator, another teacher, another student, business owner, construction worker, project estimator, garbage truck driver, homemaker, retail sales. You all know somebody. Somebody popped into your head. All you've got to do is not infringe on their time. Invite them to sit in the comfort of their own home, be a fly on the screen, not a fly on the wall anymore, now a fly on the computer screen, and watch what we described is going on. If they say that's for me, it could be worth millions of dollars to you. It's a book called Think and Grow Rich, over 100 million copies in print. You can Google it, you can go buy it, written by Napoleon Hill. Credit to making more people millionaires than any other book written in history. Napoleon Hill spent 20 full years interviewing wealthy people in the early 1900s in our country. And he interviewed people that got wealthy and people that didn't get wealthy that were at the same place at the same time. And here's what he said he found out in this book. And I read this book at 21. But here's what he said he found out. He said, everyone in our country that I came across has two opportunities that come before them in their lifetime to become a millionaire, or actually more than a millionaire, create transformational wealth for generations in their family. He said the challenge is, the reason everybody doesn't take advantage of it is because they usually come disguised as hard work or something you know very little about. So you'd have to educate yourself before you can take advantage of it, which again is work. He said, but then once you describe it, once you discover it's one of yours, you got to decide whether it's your first or your last one. I promise you, tonight You're being exposed to one of yours. I encourage you, if you're a believer of a higher power of any kind, I wrote a book last year, became a #1 bestseller called God Wants You to Win. Pray for clarity. See, I'm somebody that believes that you were not on this Zoom by accident. I know I wasn't on here by accident. I'd already died once, but lived for a reason. And I believe one of those reasons, I describe it in this book, but one of those reasons is so that I could be here right now, trying to help you make a decision. Folks, I grew up on food stamps and welfare. They've sent me over $50 million, only getting 2% market share. You're at the right place at the right time. Pray for clarity. He will make it clear. You know many people that once you understand what we do, you'll feel morally obligated to introduce them to what we do. Isn't it phenomenal to do something that you feel morally obligated to do? Rather than just doing it for yourself, you feel morally obligated to improve the world with what you learn. I'm glad you were on. Sorry we went about 7 minutes late. God has things happen that way sometimes. That last person was supposed to get on for that last 5 minutes. The Chiefs are winning, by the way, for anybody that wants to know. All right. Thanks for logging on. Talk to you soon. Night-night.